Honda CROSSTOURER 1200 Best Motorcycle Review isn't necessarily better than a GS, it's different. The surprise with the CROSSTOURER is twofold. First, that the 1200 V4 powertrain works so well in an adventure bike package, it already seems so familiar and right to me it seems like it's been around for years. And second, that it genuinely brings a new and tempting dimension, namely V4 performance and sophisticated automatic transmission, to the burgeoning adventure bike category. In short, this isn't necessarily better than a GS, it's different to a GS, a super adventure bike if you like. Latest news, Honda VFR models dropped from range. Sadly, the VFR 800F, VFR 800X Crossrunner and VFR 1200X CROSSTOURER were all dropped from Honda's range with the introduction of Euro 5 in 2021. Ride quality and brakes. Handling-wise, the CROSSTOURER scores over the donor VFR 1200, too. While the two bikes' frames are virtually identical and the CROSSTOURER should suffer by having mushier, longer travel suspension, larger wheels and compromising dual-purpose tires, in reality it meets its class expectations even better than the VFR. On M-ways and fast roads the CROSSTOURER is impressively planted, steady and predictable, and only when the roads start to get silly twisty due its shortcomings of slight top heaviness, needing a real wrench around some turns, a vague front end not helped by dull Bridgestone battle wing tires, and slightly boingy, basic forks. Although being both preload and rebound adjustable, I'm confident they could be improved, become obvious. But, especially given its size and weight and the expectation of the class, the CROSSTOURER does handle well enough. Engine. V4 Shafty is essentially the same powertrain as that of the VFR 1200F but has been retuned to boost mid-range and low-down grunt at the expense of top-end, with new cam profiles to give reduced lift, longer inlet tracks and smaller diameter, by 10mm, exhausts. The result is a stupendously broad spread of sheer, smooth urge yet all flavored with the characteristically V4 rumble drone. The slightest touch of throttle is enough to pull smoothly away and the progress thereafter completely linear and meaty yet enough, at the top end, to remind of true superbikes. Reliability and build quality. Honda seems to have learnt the lessons of the underspec'd VFR 1200 and as a result the CROSSTOURER wants for little. Console is all new and bristling with features and information. Large central digital speedo is flanked by gauges for fuel and engine temp. A bar-type tacho goes across top of display, plus there's an odometer, twin trips, fuel consump, both actual and average, gear indicator and clock. Then there's the trick-looking LED indicators, the first on a large capacity Honda, integrated luggage rack and grab rail, handguards as standard and more. Meanwhile, the paint is gorgeous and deep, the black anodized alloy rims beautiful and the textured seat class, a true flagship machine. Value versus rivals. The CROSSTOURER is much more than just a VFR with knobless, it's a distinctive bike in its own right. It also has pretty much all the right bits in all the right places, slim but meaty proportions, single-sided shaft drive, GS adventure-style wire wheels, decent looks, and BMW rivaling quality and refinement. All that makes its price seem fair in the context of its rivals. No bargain, maybe, but it's worth its flagship price. Equipment. Virtually everywhere you look on the CROSSTOURER, there's quality, sophistication, or pleasing attention to detail. Apart from the DCT, which is probably enough in itself to keep the gizmo geeks happy, the CROSSTOURER also boasts switchable traction control, which works by successively cutting the fuel injection and closing the throttle butterflies, a slipper clutch plus Honda's unique and sophisticated combined ABS brake system which both spreads braking forces between front and rear wheels and incorporates one of the most sophisticated anti-lock braking systems currently in motorcycling.